Devanapriyo, at some point in life, every person depends on someone else for support. Sometimes that support becomes our strength. And other times we think to ourselves, I depended on this person. I trusted them with my challenges, but in the end, my trust failed. How many of us have experienced this? Many of us, right? And at that moment, it feels like the trust we had in relationships begins to fade. How many of you have said, I have lost faith in relationships, right? Perfect, right? It's very difficult for me to trust anyone anymore. Hello? But tell me one thing. If you observe your life, who is your true supporter? When you get surrounded by challenges, when you have nowhere to go, when you start losing hope, who is there for you? Knowingly or unknowingly, sooner or later, we all have experienced one truth in our lives. When we find no other solution, our ultimate solution is Paramatma. And that solution never disappoints us. Prabhu, when I take your name, all my worries disappear. Prabhu, when I remember you, my troubles fade away. Prabhu, your support is the only true support, lifting me in every way. But do we turn towards Dharma with selfishness? Or do we turn towards Dharma with love? Think about it. Do we turn towards Dharma for support because we need it? Or do we turn towards Dharma for support because we love Dharma? And we have unfailing trust that my Dharma will always protect me. There is a vast difference between Dharma with greed and Dharma with love. Dharma with greed is our need, and Dharma with love is our nature. Do we remember Paramatma only when we need Him? Or do we remember Paramatma because we can never forget Him? Hello? And that's why today, on the occasion of Paryushan Mahaparva, think of every incident in your life when you remembered Dharma. Was it because you had no other choice, or was it your first and only choice? Was it because you were stuck in a problem, or was it with deep gratitude even when you had no problem? Our faith in Dharma has a graph. The graph rises when Dharma fulfills our wishes, and the graph falls when we feel that Dharma cannot provide us any solution. Even today, many people tell me that, Gurudev, I have been practicing Dharma so many years. Still, why can't I feel the true energy and result of Dharma in my life? Hello. Why is it so? Till date, whenever you have performed Dharma, whenever you have practiced sadhanas, whenever you have followed different spiritual activities, if you check your own heart, then what has been your true intention behind it? Through need or by nature? Close your eyes. Close your eyes. This person, we will not just listen to pravachans, but we will learn to talk to ourselves. Ask yourself, how many times have I used the support of Dharma to fulfill my need? How many times have I told Paramatma that, Prabhu, if my work gets done, I will do so and so sadhana and aradhana. And I will even give so and so amount as donation. How many times have I made promises to pray to Paramatma? But only when He fulfills my wish. Prabhu, if I get this promotion at work, I will offer prasad to you. Prabhu, my mother is very sick. If she gets well, I will do 11 ambil. Prabhu, once I score 90% in my exams, I will definitely come for your darshan. Hello? Yes, think of every moment when you remembered Paramatma, even when you came to your Guru to take his blessings. Was it out of devotion or was it out of desire? Then may my work get done easily. May I find success in what I do. May all my problems get solved. When you have devotion, every heartbeat will beat with divine love for Paramatma. When there is devotion, you start thinking, Prabhu, even I wish to become kind and compassionate like you. Prabhu, you never get angry on anybody. How is your heart so broad? And how can you forgive every person so easily? Prabhu, I want to be with you. I want to become like you. What do you feel? For you, Dharma is devotion or Dharma is fulfillment of desires. Dharma is your need or Dharma is your nature. Hello? Okay, open your eyes. Then we start using the support of Dharma to fulfill our desires in sansar. This greed and this need is also adharma. Remember one thing, when you do dharma for benefits, the benefit is always limited. And when you do dharma selflessly, without any desire for benefits, what you receive in return is unlimited. When Chandamala offered Diksha to Bhagavan Mahavir and ended his 5.5 month long fast, do you know what happened after that? Dews from heaven started singing, Aho Dhanam, Aho Dhanam. They showered so many gold coins on her. And when everybody came to know that she was a princess, her uncle arrived and took her back to the palace with him. There they gave her all the comforts of the palace. She was surrounded with luxuries. However, those luxuries could not attract her. Chandana did not find happiness in anything because she had deep love and devotion for Paramatma. She did not offer him Diksha so that he would end her suffering. She offered Diksha because of her devotion to him. And when she did Dharma with faith, all her problems automatically got solved. Eventually, she gave us everything because she only wanted Prabhu's Saran. And that's why Prabhu's Saran ultimately made her free from the bondage of sansar and took her to moksha. If she had desired dharma for benefits, then those benefits would always be very limited, lasting only for one lifetime. But she had no desire for any benefits. She practiced dharma with selfless devotion. The benefits of dharma are unlimited. But only when we have no desire for any benefits. Our desire is our selfishness. Whereas in devotion, there is only one desire. I wish to become like Paramatma. I wish to have qualities and virtues like Paramatma. Do we make dharma a supporter of our greed, or do we make dharma a supporter of our good qualities? What is the difference between the two? I wish to develop the quality of forgiveness in me, and that is why I want the support of dharma. I wish to develop the quality of humbleness in me, and that is why I want the support of dharma. I wish to develop the quality of respect in me, and that is why I want my Guru's support. I wish to reduce and overcome my bad qualities like anger, ego, attachment, jealousy, and that is why I want Paramatma's support in my life. This is the art of making dharma a supporter for your good qualities. And the prayer that may all my work get completed on time. May I excel in my business. May my relationships stay well maintained. What kind of support is this? This is using dharma as support for your greed, right? But for this, we must transform our mindset. If I use dharma as a support for my benefits, then that dharma also becomes adharma. But if I consider dharma as a supporter for my good qualities, then that's the real fulfillment of dharma. If we observe closely, whatever we do in worldly life, we always calculate mentally. Where is my gain and where is my loss? We get more and we give less. We attain more and we offer less. And so, even when we come to the field of dharma, we unknowingly continue the same habit, the same calculations. Am I right? Don't you think we are making a mistake somewhere? Many people come and visit me. But how many of them ask, Gurudev, I want to develop the quality of respect in me, and so I need your guidance. Gurudev, I want to destroy the bad qualities of greed in me, and that is why I need your support. How many people ask me this? Very few, right? Most people come and ask, Gurudev, I want success in my business. Gurudev, I want my relationships to be happy. I want things to happen the way I want. How many have asked for support in this field? Hello. But tell me one thing. Is dharma meant to fulfill your desires? Or is dharma meant to add a full stop to your desires? Is desire dharma or adharma? Desire itself is adharma. And we come to practice dharma also with the intention of fulfilling our desires. So then, is our intention behind dharma right or not right? And that's why this Paryushan purify your intention behind dharma. When you develop deep devotion and divine love for Paramatma, Guru and Dharma, it is called Sambek Bhav. And Sambek Bhav is the biggest reason to transform you from inside. When you feel angry and if you have devotion for your Guru, his words will start ringing in your ears. Calm down. Because when you are devoted to him, his memory will make you alert at the right time. And that memory will protect you from getting angry. It will become a supporter of your good qualities. When there is Sambek in your heart, it stops you from doing anything wrong. Because one thought constantly comes to your mind, my Guru will not like this. My Prabhu will not like this. Then how can I do this? Their connectivity with Paramatma and Guru becomes their 24/7 sadhana. And that is the real support of dharma that we must have in our lives. Once a young man came and told me, Gurudev, I have come to take your blessings today. With Paramatma's grace, I don't want anything from you. But I have one prayer. May I always remain honest, faithful and loyal in whatever I do. I asked him, why? What happened? He narrated his story that he had lost almost 300 crores in his business. And he was not being able to find any solution. However, at the end, it was the good values and virtues his grandmother had taught him which saved him. He said, recently I was supposed to collect a payment from my client. When he sent me the money, I realized that he had sent me an extra amount of 30 lakhs. This was beyond our pre-decided amount. Hello, how much extra money did he receive? 30 lakhs. If you receive so much extra money, would you return it? Or would you keep it to yourself without telling anyone about it? Hello. But that man was very honest. He told me, my grandmother is always taught that somebody can take away something from your hands, but no one can take away anything from your fortune. And so that man immediately called his client and told him about the extra money he had received. The The client was very surprised. This one incident improved the man's relation with his client as well as his image in the market so much that he recovered all his losses. He said, "There is only one thing I pray to Paramatma. May I never lose my values. I am blessed that I learned these qualities of Dharma in childhood. May I have them by my side forever." What is this called? This is the real Dharma support. But our weakness is that while we use every other support in this world for gaining happiness, we even use Dharma for gaining happiness. Dharma is not meant for achieving happiness. Happiness is a byproduct of Dharma. When Dharma is done in the right way, you automatically achieve happiness, success, and prosperity in your life. But Dharma has a much higher goal. It is meant to purify you from within. People often complain, "Gurudev, I have been practicing Dharma, sadhana and aradhana for so many years. I do so many rituals every day. I chant so many mantras, but still my problems don't go away." But the reason is simple. You believe that Dharma is a tool to remove your troubles. However, problems are a result of your karmas. Don't think about removing your troubles. Think about reducing your karmas. If your karmas are gone, your troubles will automatically go away. And let me tell you a very important secret about karmas. Do you believe that we always have to bear the fruits of our karmas? Hello. Whatever we do, we have to face its results, right? No. This is not always true. Bhagavan Mahavir has said that not every karma will show its negative fruit. There are two types of karmas, fixed and flexible. If your karmas are fixed, even dharma sadhana cannot bring a change in them. In such a situation, you have no option. You have to bear the results. But if your karmas are flexible, then dharma sadhanas have the power of changing them. Never blame dharma if your troubles don't go away. Remember that whatever is happening with me is because of my past karma. But what I do today is creating new karma for the future. I cannot control the past, but I have the freedom to create my own future. So take the support of dharma in the right way, not the wrong way. Once Sri Krishna was walking with Arjun. They saw a poor needy man. Arjun felt sorry for him and said to Krishna, "He looks very poor. Let's give him some money." Sri Krishna smiled and said, "Arjun, it's your decision." Arjun gave the man some money and they moved on. But soon, a thief came and stole all the money which Arjun had given him. Where they stopped to rest, the man returns to them. He looked very upset. Arjun asked, "What happened?" He replied, "All my money was stolen." Feeling sorry for him, Arjun took off his own crown, which had a beautiful pearl, and gave it to the poor man. The poor man was very happy. As they walked ahead, the man was playing with the pearl. Imagine all the things he would do with it. He thought about the happiness he would get and the things he would buy from it. However, while crossing a lake, he accidentally dropped the pearl stone inside the water. Once again, the poor man ran to Arjun and Sri Krishna. He was very upset this time. Arjun asked, "What happened now?" In a sad voice, the man replied, "I lost the pearl too. It fell into the lake." We must have often seen some people quickly lose things they get. That is because acquiring something requires luck. But then retaining it requires even more luck. On seeing the poor man's fat face, Arjun requested Sri Krishna, why don't you help him now? Sri Krishna smiled and gave him rusted coin. The poor man took the gift and went ahead. Arjun was very surprised. He asked, why did you give only one old rusted coin? You are a great king. You could have given him so much. Sri Krishna only smiled and said, Arjun, you will come to know the reason very soon. Wait and watch. As they went ahead, that poor man saw a fisherman who was catching fish from the lake. The fish were struggling to breathe, so he wanted to save them. He approached the fisherman and said, these fish are in so much pain. Please let them go. The fisherman replied, these fish are mine. It's not your business. Leave me alone. But the man did not give up. He kept requesting the fisherman, please let them go. Finally, the fisherman asked him, if I give you the fish, what will you give me? The man did not have anything, but he remembered the old coin which Sri Krishna had given him. He gave that coin to the fisherman and took the fish in return. He was about to release the fish back into the lake, when one fish opened her mouth and the pearl fell into man's hands. On seeing this, the man started shouting in joy, I found it! I found it! At that moment, the thief who had previously stolen all the man's money was hiding behind the trees. He heard the voice and thought that the man was talking about him. Fearing that he would be caught, he returned everything to the man and ran away. The man not only got his money back, but also received a priceless pearl stone. When the man returned to Sri Krishna and Arjun, his face was beaming with happiness. He bowed to Sri Krishna in gratitude. Sometimes the simple coin can be your supporter. Even when a lot of money or even gemstone cannot help you. When Arjun saw this, he asked Sri Krishna, I gave him so much, but nothing would stay with him. While you gave him just one small coin and he got everything. Look how happy he is now. Can you please tell me how did this happen? Sri Krishna was a visionary. He smiled and replied, till now, everything the man got was because of your support. But with that, he only tried to make himself happy. And he did not have that kind of good luck. So he kept losing everything. However, when he got a small rusted coin, he did not use it for his own happiness. He thought about the pain of the fish and tried to make them free from their suffering. The moment he thought of helping others, his own good luck automatically increased. He took support, but not for increasing his own happiness. He took support to bring happiness in someone else's life. And the one who tries to make others happy gets all his happiness in return. Are you understanding? Hello? Are you understanding? Should Dharma be your supporter to make you happy, or should it be a supporter so that you can make others happy? One selfless thought can invite all happiness. And one selfish thought can take away all your happiness. Hello. This Paryushan, make one resolution. May Dharma be my supporter in uplifting my good qualities. May I always practice Dharma with devotion, not for fulfilling my desires. May Dharma be based not on my needs, but on my nature. It's possible that I can have self-interest in worldly subjects, but in the field of Dharma, may I always remaining selfless. Hello, selfless. Selfless.